All right. So, hi, good evening, Gwen. Welcome to our class, LMS BAP. All right. BAP class. So, before we proceed to the lesson, can I ask how are you tonight?
I'm fine.
All right. So, with this one, I'm just checking in. I'm looking into what was the topic that we tackled last time. And I see that in here, I gave you a homework, all right, regarding places, right? Am I right? Okay, so with this one in here, so we are going to tackle this is very simple. With this one, just for you to have familiarity with the place. All right, I know for a fact that you know it already. It's just that I want you to be familiarized how to describe them in English, right? For example, number one, a collection of books that you can borrow. It's the
A bookstore,
mm, borrow
a library,
library. Okay, this one.
yes.
Number two.
Number two, bookstore,
Yes, all right. Oh, I explained this last time. What makes the library and the bookstore different? Okay. So
yes.
in here, you can buy the other, you can borrow, you can return. In library, bookstore, no. Number three,
Three, bakery,
yes, bread or cakes are made or sold here. So we have the bakery. Roy, number four, an institution
number
for
four, school,
educating children. School. All right. Can you please read number five?
number five, bank,
All right. You can deposit your money here. What do we mean by
yes.
deposit?
Deposit,
Deposit means
hmm, put in,
yes. And then if you want to get it, what do you call it? We
tax, what?
so to put money, we say we can use the word deposit. How about if you're getting the money? What is the word?
Hmm,
It starts with W.
what?
Withdraw.
Without,
All right, good. How about number six? A tract of land used for raising domestic animals.
hmm, farm,
Farm, yeah. Number seven, it is filled with water and is used for entertainment and for keeping fit.
swimming pool,
Yeah, keeping fit meaning making your body slim, okay? Healthy and slim. People pay to eat meals here.
restaurant,
Restaurant, yeah. So here, how
yeah.
about the next one? You can have a lot of fun in this place.
Hmm,
Which one do you think? You can have a lot of fun.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Fact, no, theater,
Mm, you can have a lot you can have fun, but I don't think a lot of fun is appropriate for the theater.
hmm,
Totally the appropriate verb for theater is
amusement park,
amusement park. Yes, correct. This one. It's like in there there's a carnival, there's rides, roller coaster, you know. Number two, the place where trains stop to let the
railway
passengers.
station,
All right, of course, we have the railway station. Those under arrest are brought here. Under
hmm,
arrest, a phrase where you use if you are catching criminals. Under arrest. If you did something wrong, right, the
correct.
policeman will say, you are under arrest, right? That
Hmm,
is for,
what? Arrest,
yes.
hmm,
If you did something wrong, if you're a thief, a robber, you're going to be
hmm,
caught by,
police station,
yes, you're going to, if you did something wrong, you are under arrest, right? How about number 4? You can get medical treatment in this place when you are sick.
You would say hospital.
Yes. Plays and dramatic performances are given here.
Theater.
Yes. Actually, with this one, our right, play is the thing that we use as a verb to describe something, having fun, play. But in here, whenever you are using the word play, all right, referring into a certain thing that you do at the theater, okay, play is the act. All right, the thing that you're
Play.
watching. Okay. Like for example, the actors and actresses, all right, presented a good play, all right, a play, the thing that you've watched, all right, a play. Okay. How about this one? You can buy clothes from here.
Clothing store.
Yes, from the word itself, buy clothes. Goods are manufactured in this building.
Mm,
This one, when
Factory.
Yes, when we say goods, we are referring to products. Okay? Products are
Rose.
manufactured goods. The
Home.
products. Okay? When you say,
Product.
yes, when you say manufactured, meaning is being made. Okay? Being made in this building. How about number 8?
Number 8.
Mm,
Museum.
all right, correct. So, what do you mean by valuable? What do you mean?
Valuable.
Yes.
Hmm. Valuable is is good.
Mm.
Hmm. Good for people.
No, I'm asking you about valuable. I'm just writing the meaning. All right. What is the meaning of valuable?
Valuable. I think
Valuable. Mm,
hmm, I think it is traditional
okay. Valuable meaning
and
worth a great deal of money, or sometimes it could be a thing. All right. That is great worth. Okay. Now, with this one, worth a great deal of money, meaning sometimes when you say valuable, sometimes it's, you know, this is very expensive. With this one, you could also say valuable for a thing that is a great worth. For example, this suit belongs to Ho Chi Minh. So meaning that is valuable, a thing that is a great worth. But why? Why worth? Because Ho Chi Minh is your national hero, so that makes it very sentimental, valuable. All right, do you get it?
uh,
So with this one also, when we talk about goods, on the other hand, it talks about, or it refers into merchandise, the products that you're making. It could be book, bottles, notebook, clothing. Those are the goods. When we say manufacture, it means to make something. But make something, what makes them different? We use manufacture if we are referring into a large scale, meaning referring into a bigger quantity. All right, that's why we are doing them at the factory, because we are making them in a large scale. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Moving into what else? You're familiar with this one already, right? Passengers. Mm. You're familiar.
passenger.
What is a passenger? Passenger.
Hmm. Passenger. People
Mm.
who who buy goods.
Who buy goods.
Yeah.
All right. And hold them so they can't continue breaking the law. All right. Under arrest, meaning to take them into custody and hold them so they can't continue breaking the law. So, on arrest, it's like placing a person on custody or under restraint. Okay. And hold them so they can't continue breaking the law. All right. Especially if you did something wrong. Okay. With this one, passengers refer into the people who is riding the public transport. Passenger. Okay. Roy? All right. So
Yes.
everything is clear with this one. If there is something that you don't understand, all right, don't be afraid to ask me that one. All right. Because you know what we're doing is we are using high level vocabulary. So I want you to master the basic. All right. Now, how about this one? Number one. Mm. Can you please read? A green area used for.
Hmm. Park.
All right. So with this one, what is first? What is recreation?
What?
What is recreation? It says in here a green area used for
Regulation.
recreation. What is a recreation, by the way? All right. So actually, recreation, it's like something that it is a noun. Wherein activity is done here or
Relax.
being done.
Listen, relax.
Yes. To relax, activity done to relax or for enjoyment. Okay.
Yeah.
Activity done for enjoyment. All right. So with this one, you have a clue there, a green area. The green area referring to the grass, right? Number two, you can take the bus from here.
Stop.
Yes, of course, or the bus right there. You can take the plane from this place.
Airport.
All right. How about number 4? Can you read it for me? Tourist.
Hmm. Hotel.
Mm. Can you read the sentence? Tourist.
Tourist can find accommodation
Mm.
and mean here
What do we mean by accommodations?
accommodation.
Mm.
Hmm.
So tourist refers to the
Rest.
people who are traveling, right? They are the tourists. Now, how about the accommodation? You said it already somehow. Accommodation is a
Hmm.
place, right? Accommodation is the place where we stay, or to make it short, this is our temporary, this one. All right, lodgings. This is a place where we temporarily stay. How about this? You can watch movies in this place.
Cinema.
Mm. A place for fire equipments and firefighters.
Hmm. Fire station.
All right. You can get a haircut here.
Hmm. Equipment.
And then you can this one, fire equipment, meaning tools that you use, equipment.
Hmm.
Mm. Fire equipment and firefighters. You have a clue already. Fire equipment and firefighters. What is this
Yeah.
place? Mm. That is the fire station. Okay. You can get a haircut
Yeah.
here. We have the,
Salon.
you can buy goods and household goods.
Supermarket.
All right. Okay, that's it for that one. So again, so with that one, it's a good thing. So this one translated by our AC last time. All right. So we were able to practice this one too last time. All right. So we are moving into your other. Okay, where are we now? Ah, this is the homework that we're going to continue, correct? Okay, with this one, we are going to have a role play, all right? Meaning we're going to act, okay? But in here, of course, looking for an apartment we're going to focus into, all right, the use of or what are the things that the landlord, what are the
Yeah.
questions that you can ask for the landlord and the tenant. Landlord is the one who is responsible, all right, to take good care of the apartment, person in charge, the landlord. When you say tenant, tenant is the person
Tenant.
who will rent, the person who will rent, or the person who will stay on the apartment, the customer who will stay. That is the tenant. The person who will temporarily live on the apartment is called a tenant. Okay? Now,
Yes.
take a look in here. All right. Thank you, AC. It's translated by our AC on your chat box. All right. So in here, we are going to make use of is there. See? Because we use that for a and an. All right. So we use that for duinyat, singular form. Is there? Is there a or an? Okay, is a question form that we use if we are referring into singular. Okay, now take a look with our diagram, or what do we have on our picture? Take a look at number one. Make a question. Is there a
Okay.
is there a
He read a stove
stove in
in the
the
kitchen.
kitchen? Is there a
Kitchen.
kitchen room?
Yes, there is.
Mm, yes, there is. Is there a refrigerator?
Refrigerator.
Yeah, refrigerator from other contexts we use that, or we um British English fridge.
Hmm.
Fridge.
There
The thing,
is. No, there isn't.
you know there isn't. How about this? Is there
Yeah.
a superintendent in the building? Sup
Superintendent.
mm, is there a superintendent in the building?
No, there isn't.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
Yes, there is. Okay, next, number four. Is there an elevator
I
in the
think
building?
so. Hmm. No, there isn't.
All right. Can you make now you'll be the one to ask me. Number five, make a question.
Number five. Is there a fire escape?
Is there a fire escape? Yes, there is. Fire escape. Remember?
Yes.
Number six, make a question.
Hmm. Is there a sea list
Satellite.
on the road? Yeah.
Satellite. Satellite dish on the roof. Roof. The roof of the house. Roof. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Seven.
Is there a mailbox near the building?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
And number eight, is there.
Yes. Is there a bus stop near the building?
All right. Yes, there is. So now that's the case. Now that is simply when we talk about the singular form. Now let's have a look with this one. Now let's talk about the following. We're going to refer them into the plural form. Okay, kanyu. Now in
Yeah.
this case, by the way, before we dive into that, whenever we are referring into let's say vegetable, rauku, all right? If you're going to talk about vegetables, for example, a or an is used for to indicate singular, right? We know that already. For example, Miss Cha will say, I want a carrot, right? I don't want an eggplant. All right. So with this one, we use, all right, a or an to anything that is in singular form. All right, referring to only one. Mut. Now,
Yeah.
this is the magic happens. All right. So now there's gonna be the
Ruler.
difference. Plural form, right? In plural, we're going to use two. Two? Yeah. Two. Why? The first one is when we are referring into the affirmative, or what did I told you? Affirmative, or you could also call that passive sentence. In here, what we're going to use now is some. Okay? For example, Miss Cha will say, I want, konyo, I want some chilies. Plural form, some.
Yes.
All right, positive sentence. Moving into the second rule. In the second rule that we have, if we are referring into negative sentence or sentences perhaps, this is we're going to use any. I don't want any. Make sure that it's in plural form. I don't want any pumpkins. Plural form. It's just that we make use of using any because the negative sentence requires any, not some. Okay? Can you follow?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Now, the last one and the third but not the least is the interrogative. All right, the interrogative or simply the what we call question form. Okay, that's what we have on our example right now. See, that's why we have here, are there any? We're using any, okay, for interrogative or question form. All right, so make this a question. Do you want any, let's say, do you want any cabbages? Plural form, still in plural form. Okay, so that is why in here,
Yes.
those are the things that we're going to use in our example. So also in here, take note of this, the following.
My.
All right, so we also have, I think we tackled this one before as well. If you could still remember the irregular plurals. So the common or the regular plurals, you're adding s or es to make them plural. In here, you changes in spelling, right? So we have child, it becomes children, right? Mouse, it becomes mice. Person, it becomes people. Man, men. Woman, women. Hmm. Foot, feet. There's a lot, right? Tooth, teeth. All right, so they are considered the irregular plurals. Okay, so here, number one, are there any children in the building?
Yes, they are.
All right, are there any cats in the building?
Cash. No, that's you.
Okay, are there any mice in the basement?
Yes, they are.
Okay, I'll make a question for me. 12 to 15, make a question.
Hmm. As a cockroach in the
Are
building,
there, what is missing? Are there
any
any
cockroach.
cockroaches? Cockroaches.
What?
Cockroaches. Cockroaches. Are there any cockroaches in the basement? All
Oh,
right. I think when you say cockroach. Ah, oh, what is that when? Konzan? Cockroach.
oh.
Okay. Are there any cockroaches? It's just just not clear on the
Hmm.
photo.
I do see it.
Because it's a cartoon. All right. But that is a cockroach in the diagram. Are there any cockroaches in the building?
Yeah.
This one, number 13.
As any broken window. is a
Broken.
building.
Something that requires
Oh,
repair. Yes,
but one window, one book broken window.
sorry. Are there any broken windows in the building? So we could say
Yeah,
yes, there are, because we are referring
one
to
window.
uh actually with this one we could say, you could also respond yes, there is. Okay, there is one single window that is broken. You could also respond to that. But if you're going to follow grammatically the pattern, because remember the rule and yes or no question, we are just following, or we are just changing the position or the beginning of the question. So we just simply say yes, there are, even though you are right that it's only one. You get it? So we just base it
Yeah.
on the pattern. Okay, now how about number 14?
Hmm. As any whole is equal.
So yes, there are. Whole.
Oh, whole.
Yeah.
I think whole is underground.
Ah, you could also say
No.
whole, referring to the wall. See? Wall.
Oh,
But you're right, whole and the underground. Correct too. Especially for animals, right? Okay. This one. Are there any washing machines in the basement? Hmm.
washing machine.
What is a washing machine? The thing that you use to wash clothes. Can you see a washing machine?
No.
No. No, there.
No, there's
Yeah, no, there aren't. So in here, no need to practice this one. We got it this before last time. If you could still remember, you can ask the room, the floor, closet, the window. So anything that's detailed, the thing that you want to ask, all right, to the landlord. Also, what did we practice last time? Oh, you could say, oh, good, to respond that you're happy about it. You're happy to know. But if you want to answer it, something that is not in there, okay? So for you not to sound rude, you just simply say, oh, I see, right? So you respond that for you not to sound polite, okay? So now in here, what we're going to do next is this one. Okay. All right. So in here, we are going to have a listening activity. All you have to do, Win, is to listen, and of course, we're going to answer the following exercises. Okay. So the new shopping mall. So let's listen together.
Page 63. The new shopping mall. Listen. Everybody in Brewster is talking about the city's new shopping mall. The mall is outside the city next to the Brewster Airport. There are more than 100 stores in the mall. There are 2 big department stores. There are many clothing stores for men, women, and children. There's a bookstore and there's a video store. There are 2 drugstores and there are 4 restaurants. There's even a large movie theater. Almost all the people in Brewster are happy that their city's new shopping mall is now open. But some people aren't happy. The owners of the small stores in the old center of town are very upset. They're upset because many people aren't shopping in the stores in the center of town. They're shopping at the new mall.
Okay, so now we were able to listen to our reading material. All right, as you can see with this one, um, we have the word. I think we were able to tackle about this last time. Upset, right?
upset.
Yeah, being
Yeah,
disappointed,
upset.
unhappy, worried, right? We did this
And
last time. Make a
not
sentence.
people.
Can you make a sentence using the word upset?
Hmm. Upset it in
Mm.
uh not not people by goods.
It makes them feel not good. For example, um, My
Hmm.
girlfriend is upset because I failed to reply to her messages. Upset, meaning she's very unhappy about it. She's not happy about it. She's disappointed on you. Okay?
Oh,
Worried.
upset.
Okay? Upset. It's like my father is upset because my sister came home late last night. Okay?
Oh.
Upset. All right? She's
Mhm.
she's worried why you go home very late, right? Worried. Okay. So
Is Boris the
bored?
same?
Bored?
Yeah.
No, not the same thing. Because when you say bored, the meaning of this Quan is you are not interested. You don't like it. Like, oh, my
Oh,
teacher, boring. Meaning I don't like it. I don't like her. Like that. Boring. When you say upset, on the other hand, you are referring into something, all right, upset that makes you feel not happy about it. Unhappy. All right. For example, teacher, I'm so upset. I ordered phone in Lazada. And when it came to me, I receive not a phone, but a tissue. So you're worried about it. You're unhappy. You ordered a cell phone, but you receive a tissue. You're very upset. Can you
yes.
follow? You can imagine what is the meaning of upset? All right. Upset, unhappy, all right, disappointed, or worried. Okay. All right. So now, before we talk about this further, let's answer the following questions. Number one, everybody in Brewster is.
Everybody in Bristol is talking about the mall.
Number two, in the mall, there
Yeah.
are.
In the mall, there are two. Hmm.
Analyze, there are.
There
Everything.
are two drugstore.
Roy. All right, good. Number three, in the mall, there are. Okay, take note. There
In the
are.
mall, there are clothing store and video store.
Are you sure?
Hmm. No,
Analyze.
no.
Let's see.
There
Bookstore.
are
Hmm.
restaurant and drugstore.
All right. Yes. Restaurant. Two and four. It is R, right? Because in number one,
Yeah.
bookstore and cafeteria, right? We have this one. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Where is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So bookstore and cafeteria with this one, but with yeah, there's a bookstore. So it will be grammatically wrong already because means one. We are looking for plural R. The same with letter C, clothing stores and video stores. We have a video store.
Uh-huh.
Only one, too. So the correct answer
Yes.
is letter B. All right, very good, Win. So how about number four? Please read.
The store owners in the center of town are upset because people are shopping in their store.
Yeah, meaning they don't have
Yeah.
income. They don't have income, no money, right? No sales because
Yes.
everyone went to the new mall. Good. All right, moving into here, let's talk about Amy's apartment building. Another listening activity. Please listen.
Page 64. Amy's apartment building. Listen.
Amy's apartment building is in the center of town. Amy is very happy there because the building is in a very convenient place. Across from the building, there's a bank, a post office, and a restaurant. Next to the building, there's a drugstore and a laundromat. Around the corner from the building, there are two supermarkets. There's a lot of noise near Amy's apartment building. There are a lot of cars on the street, and there are a lot of people on the sidewalks all day and all night. However, Amy isn't very upset about the noise in her neighborhood. Her building is in the center of town. It's a very busy place, but it's a convenient place to live.
All right. So now moving into before we dive into this to this activity or in this comprehension activity, we have the adjective convenient. Can you say the word
Yes.
convenient? Mm.
Convenient.
What do we mean
I
by
know.
convenient? What's the meaning of this? We have this last time. What is convenient?
Convenient.
Mm.
The
Something that is
oh
mm, accessible and very useful.
earphones.
Yes. All right. So in here, so we are going to talk about this. So with this one, convenient, it's like to describe to fitting well in someone's person's needs, okay, activities and plans. So in this case, it's gonna be very convenient for Amy because everything is in her neighborhood. She is close for everything. If she needs to withdraw money, she goes to the bank. She just walks. She wants to eat, go to the restaurant. Everything is accessible,
Yes.
right? Now, let's do this one. Where is Amy's apartment building?
Mm. It is across from a bank, a part of it. I
Or
know.
simply,
Mm.
it's
It is in the center of town.
center of town. All right. So now, how about
Yeah.
number two? What's across from her building?
It's in across from a bank, a part of it, and a restaurant.
Is there a laundromat near her building?
Mm. Yes, there is.
Yeah, near, right? Gun. Why is there a lot of noise near Amy's building? Excuse me.
Mm. Because there are a lot of cars on the
And
street and a lot of people on the sidewalk
sidewalk
all
or
day and all right.
good. Sidewalk or
Yeah.
pathway? Sidewalk,
Yes.
the place where people walk, literally. How about this one? Why is Amy happy there?
Um.
Because what makes her
Mm,
happy about
it's
it?
because it is a convenient place to live.
Roy, second activity is to identify if
Yeah.
it's true or false. Amy's
True.
apartment is in a convenient place.
True.
Mm. There's a drugstore around the corner from her building.
Yeah.
Mm.
True.
Around the corner from. Around the corner
Yeah.
from. Mm.
Drugstore.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
here. Around the corner from. Okay. The corner from her building.
Yes. Drugstore
Ah,
next to Nandroma.
yeah. So you're referring on this side. Yeah, I didn't notice it's in there. I thought it's in here. Okay. But you're right in this on this part. But you could use this one next to the laundromat. It is more easy to understand because when you say this one around the corner from, it should be the laundromat. It's accessible. It's nearer, right? So in here you just use next to. How about this? There are two supermarkets in her neighborhood.
True.
Mm. There are a lot of cars on the sidewalk.
For
False. Why? They are on the.
because the sidewalk for people
Yeah, and then a lot of cars for the.
uh, is a street.
Yes. How about this? The center of town is very noisy.
Huh?
The center of town is very noisy. Loud. Noisy.
Five sentence.
Mm. The center of town
I
is
don't see it.
very noisy.
I don't see five sentences.
All right. So very noisy. It's not actually a past sentence in here. The sentence is just paraphrase. There's a
Oh,
lot of
I don't
noise.
I don't see it.
You cannot see, very small.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry for that. So the center of town is very noisy. The answer is true. See, there's a lot of noise. When you say very
Yes.
noisy, meaning that is also synonymous with the word loud.
Mhm.
Noisy. Very noisy. All right. So how about with this one? Speaking activity. Give me a second. I'll let you have this pattern. Where is Amy? Amy, where are you? Okay. So we are going to use Amy's apartment as your pattern. What you're going to do is you're going to talk about Edward's apartment building. You are going to make use of this pattern, but you're going to write your own. So I'll be attaching this one so you have a pattern. Okay, give me a second. Okay. This one, I'll attach a cheat code. You have a pattern to follow. Mm. Now, talk about Edward's apartment building. You're going to replace this with the information of Edward.
Edward.
Yeah, here. Edward's apartment
Oh,
building is
yes.
in the. Talk about it.
Hmm. Edward apartment building is the center of town.
Mm,
Edward is very happy
there,
because
because the building.
because because the building is in a very convenient place. Um, Across from the building, there is department store, a bus station, library.
Okay.
Next to the building, there is a clinic
And
and bakery and
mm,
oh,
around the corner,
picture around the corner from the building, there is a gas station
there are
and
two. There are
oh, two
two
gas station,
two gas
two gas
stations.
station.
Yeah, one,
Oh my,
two. There are two gas
why?
stations. Mm.
Oh my, why there two station here?
It's just a diagram.
Yeah.
Hmm. There's a lot,
Mm, there is
a lot of
there is
noise.
a lot noise near Edward's apartment building.
Mm.
There are a lot of cars on the street and there are a lot of people on the sidewalk all day and all night. However,
However,
any
Edward,
isn't very
Edward,
Edward isn't very
upset,
very upset about noisy in his
noisy.
neighborhood.
Good.
His building is center of town. It is busy place, but it is convenient place to live.
All right, impressive. That's a good one, Win. All right, it's just that with that one, I want you to improve the way you read. Okay, it's like you drink beer. Okay, the sound of how you
Yeah,
tell, it's like you are drunk. Okay, so you need to relax whenever you are saying something or you're telling it. You need to tell it with the proper rhythm. Okay, not so fast, not so slow. All right, so you need to read it. You need to read it in a natural way. It's like you're telling a story. Okay, Amy's apartment building is in the center of town, but of course, we are going to develop it eventually. But in case of grammar and, rewriting the paragraph, job well done. Perfect. Okay. moving into what we have right here. Actually, supposedly the thing that you're going to do next is a listening activity. All right. So in here with this one, mm, we are going to continue this for next meeting because it's almost time already. So with this one for next meeting, which is going to be on Wednesday, we're going to have listening activities. All right, and then we're going to review again some of the clothing. All right. So don't worry, I'll be sending you this so that you can at least prepare in advance, okay?
Oh,
So
I don't see 5, 10, and 15.
sorry, what do you mean 5, 10, 15?
I don't see it.
Because the PowerPoint
Yes.
is cut. Okay. It's okay.
No.
So we're going to do this for next meeting, and then thank you for saying that to me. So for next meeting, I'll be noticing what gadget are you using? Are you using phone, tablet, laptop, computer? What are you using? What are you using when
Mm,
right now?
laptop.
Laptop, really? It's cut? You cannot see the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, I'm going to adjust the PowerPoint for you for next meeting. I'm going to make it upper so you can see it. Anyway, for this, these are the topics to expect. We're going to talk about clothing. Roy?
Yes.
All right. And for your homework also, so I want you to, this one, I want you to tell me the meaning of your flag. Talk about the flag of your country.
Okay.
Flag. The flag.
Flash.
Yes.
What
Mm,
flash?
flag. The flag of Vietnam.
Oh, yes.
Mm, the flag. All right.
Okay.
Tell me what is the meaning of your flag. Okay, Roy?
Okay.
Okay, that's
Yes.
gonna be your speaking practice. Okay, so that's all for this evening. Thank you for joining our class, Tambiet, and have a good night. Thank you, Win. Have a good night.
Bye.